Love and immunity, beloveds. Last video of the day, and please forgive my appearance. My appearance is not what makes me. My inner well-being, my spiritual legacy, my spiritual gifts is what makes me. We got to stop giving our understanding, our image, and our gifts to the world's conformities, because we lose out on the true nature in which we came as the perfect image of this existence as. So, you are a spiritual legacy. When we come in this world, we are royal by our bloodline. You are born straight from the bloodline of spirit or God or Gaia, whatever you have been taught to understand it as. And when you come into this earth, you are a spiritual legacy. Some are spiritual debts or karmic debts, but you still are a spiritual legacy. You have at any time of your birth here, our life's expectancy here, to be the spiritual gift to the spiritual realm. But we conform to the world. It says, do not be conformed by the world, but by the renewing of your mind. Mind is spirit. You are the mind of God, or spirit, consciousness. And when you take this consciousness out into that world, you become spiritual poverty. You use that gift that God already ordained for you to walk this earth as heaven on earth. And you became the devil's playground. You became the adversary, the advocates to that world. That means you become its pets. And now your spirit or your soul is now being enslaved in a world in which spiritually povertizes you. It steals, kills, and destroys your spirit. So now you just believe that you're the body. And most people don't understand the body is third dimensional. It came out of the womb last. First it was spirit, which is the blood. Then that spirit turned into form, which was the cell. And then that cell turned into life, which was the body. So we've lost our very understanding of what spirit is, and why it says, do not be conformed by the world, but by the renewing of your mind. Because your mind is the directive of God's mind. You came here in the image of God, already ordained life, already ordained the understanding that life would take place through you, which is the body. So the body does not belong to the world. When we sell this body to the world, we become slaves of it. And then that world uses our spiritual gifts and then povertizes us. And then you become a DNA. A DNA is losing the genetic code that God has already ordained to you. That's a legacy. But when you go out in that world and you try to build the world and you are spiritual, God is building this world, the kingdom of heaven within. But you want to take that kingdom of heaven and then go out into the world and then povertize